So, Andrew, I heard you had the chance to sit down with my homie Ben Affleck and the rest of the cast of the new film, The Way Back. How was that, brother?
Yes. Now, I have to say, this is one of Ben's finest performances because he is open, he is honest, he plays a high school basketball coach who's an alcoholic, so he's going through it. And as we know, Ben is also going through it in real life, and he was very open and honest in our interview about everything.
I got a feeling this team is not as bad as its record. We have to trust each other.
We have to have faith.
Don't underestimate the impact you can have on them.
You got this. No, don't just nod. I want to hear your voice. Yes or no?
Yes, Coach.
Okay, so first question for Ben is, how freeing was it to make this movie for you, and how was it part of your healing process?
It was a wonderful experience to make this movie for me. And yes, part of it has to do with being an alcoholic and not drinking and kind of knowing that that brings up a lot of feelings that you've been kind of putting down. Probably the most rewarding aspect of it, personally, was like coming in and spending time with this team every day, virtually every day, and being around these guys and listening to their stories and hearing what their lives were like. And, you know, that was like a real joy. I don't really have that in my life. Like, I'm not, you know, I'm not in my 20s. I don't roll with a crew of 10 guys every night. You know, those days are kind of behind me, but so I feel like I got to cheat a little bit and like feel like I have some, you know, young friends. And
You do.
Okay, so now we see a lot of times there's actors portraying athletes, but there have been athletes who have acted. So I have a list of athletes who have acted, and I want you guys to tell me who did the best job. Are you ready for this?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So first we have LeBron, who was in Trainwreck, obviously. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who was in Bruce Lee movie. We have Shaq, who was in Kazam, and Michael Jordan, who was in Space Jam.
I would say Kareem was pretty funny in Airplane.
I would probably go with Shaq. I'm gonna be biased though. Like out of that list you just named, he didn't know how much. I did think LeBron was pretty good in Trainwreck. He was pretty funny. I did.
I feel like you've played basketball with some famous guys. Who has the best game?
Yeah, I play with a lot of famous guys. They all think they have game. There's mostly their assistants who are like, oh, you got by me again. Matt's pretty good. Matt Damon's got a pretty good basketball player. At least he was until he was a 50-year-old man. I've never met an actor who Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake
He's that good?
Has a ton of game.
He's the type that's good at everything.
He's good at golf. He's good at basketball. He's good at dancing. Justin is very, very, very talented.
Which sport do you wish you were good at?
Any
Gymnastics.
sport.
Okay.
Any sport.
Yeah.
I'm even bad at yoga and I'm Indian. Like, what? We invented it. Why am I bad at this?
Lastly, wrapping up, how much do we love Ben? Like, how much do we love how vulnerable? Okay, all right, we're getting a 50.
What is the tallest mountain in the world?
Mount Everest.
So if you got to the top of Mount Everest and then you jumped,
To the actual
actual
tallest.
You'd be dead.
one. You'd be a dead person.
Yeah.
But you also, it'd be an exhibition of how much we love Ben.